Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Morning Insights and Intention. If you are around, say hello. And if you watch on the replay, of course, let me know. I'd love to hear your ahas and, of course, any questions you may have. Today, it is all about cultivating belief, and where that begins is learning to cultivate presence. Because in the present moment is when, of course, we're demonstrating the most faith, because then we're not placing regret about the past or worry about the future, but being truly in this moment. So how you can start to cultivate more belief in the present moment. One, of course, one of my favorites is to really engage more deeply with your breath. One of my favorite, there are two breath works that I do, well, a couple that I do. You can practice box breathing, which is counting for a set number of times, 5 to 7. As you inhale, holding the breath for that same amount of time, exhaling for that same amount of time, and then holding the breath out for that same amount of time. You can also do Wim Hof breathing, which is circular breathing, to really start to expand your chest and bring rhythm. You know, maybe you've heard of heart and head coherence. So bringing that, that energy into your body. So you're getting out of your head and into your body, which is what we need to do to be in the present moment. When we're in our head, we often are in the past or in the future. And so really engaging in activities to bring awareness to the present moment through the breath. And that will allow you to connect more with your heart. And the heart is the place of transformation, not the head. We think it's the head, but really it's the heart. And so when you come into the present moment, that is when you can start to bring attention to the work that is ahead of you. And then ask yourself, how can you bring more attention, more awareness? How can you do the work that is ahead of you with excellence, no matter what that work may be and no matter how you may feel? And to bring gratitude to God for whatever situation you may find yourself in, because as you face what may seem like insurmountable obstacles, when you can bring gratitude to that and think, wow, God must really trust me because he put this, insurmountable, feelingly, it's not insurmountable, but seemingly insurmountable obstacle in front of me to show me and to help me rely more on him, and two, to help me activate the gifts he gave me so that I can cultivate more trust in myself and in him and in the path that lies before me that only I can walk with him. And in that moment, that's when you can start to trust. You don't have to analyze the past and see what you did wrong and try to figure it out. So all the things that the past holds you back, because that's where you're putting your power into the past. Nor do you need to worry about the future, because in that present moment, you can trust the next step will be given to you at the exact right time. And it will be the exact right step when you bring faith and trust and belief and presence and gratitude, knowing you will be equipped to take that next step. You will be guided to that next step as you trust more and more in God and his plan for you, and in yourself to live out that plan. So the intention for today is to ask yourself throughout the day, multiple times a day, where are you? And so that you can bring yourself back to the moment. And then also when you ask where are you, do this without judgment and criticism. If you find yourself, thinking about the past or worrying about the future, and you ask yourself, where are you? And you're like, oh gosh, I'm in the past, or I'm worrying about the future. Be compassionate and come back. Good morning, Beth. Welcome. I'm talking about being in the present. So asking yourself throughout the day, where are you? throughout the day, and come back to the present moment with compassion, letting go of the past, with compassion, letting go of the worries of the future. And if you're noticing you are spiraling a little bit in the past or the future, to practice some of those breath tools that I mentioned. So you can do circular breathing, you can do box breathing, you can do alternate nostril breathing. All with the idea is the more you fill up your lungs, the more you're letting yourself open to expansion, and the more you're coming back into your body, into the present moment, which is the moment where you have control. And the more you can bring yourself back to that moment, into your body, the more you can take action with faith, with heart instead of the head, because our heart does know the next right step. Of course, then we'll need to, give it structure through the head, but we want to start with the heart. And so when we bring the heart and head into coherence with our breath, with our presence, that's when we can take the right steps for us instead of the should steps that we think we need to take. So that's the intention for today, to come back to the moment, ask where you are, be compassionate if you are somewhere besides the present moment, come back into your body with the breath, opening up your heart, and then trusting in that moment you will receive the guidance for the next step by connecting more with your heart and with your body, and by looking at the work that is in front of you and doing it with excellence, no matter what that may be, and giving gratitude for whatever obstacle may be in front of you, knowing you are equipped to navigate it. And the fact that it is perhaps a challenging obstacle is even more a reason to be grateful, because that's going to activate your gifts even more and activate creativity even more, and really call you to be the person you're meant to be on this path that only you can walk, and that you are guiding the way for your clients, which is even more a reason to be grateful. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. This was a short one today. And if you are really looking for support around your business and the work that you're here to do, and becoming, getting out of this place of confusion, getting out of the place of spending too much time in the past or too much time worrying about the future, and really want to be creating your business differently and really clarifying your message, reach out to me. Let's have a conversation, because we can really clarify what it is that you're here to do and how you're meant to do it and who you're meant to do it for and why, most importantly. Cool. All right, friends. I'll see you all tomorrow. Yay, thanks.